So if you haven't played Secret of Mana before, it's a Square game, obviously. It's kind of different from most other games at the time because it was actually real time. What you did was actually real time things that happened, you know. And so we're just gonna name him Dez. There you go. That's a good name. And so it's a pretty, you know, generic storyline, you know, mana and the fight of technology versus nature, and yeah. This will be up on YouTube, Amazing Mashi Mashi. I'm not going to do a face cam for this one because I'll be playing it with Elise, and it'd be kind of weird to have only my face cam on. And when you try and put on 2 face cams from Skype, it doesn't like it that much, as evidenced by the LSD series where it flipped out a lot. So, and I'm not really going to have expression changes during this, so it's not really relevant. I will have my webcam up, though, for the Earthbound series, though. But yeah, you know, you see the storyline in a lot of stuff. You're not really playing the... Secret of Mana is one of those Square RPGs where you're not really playing it that intensely for the storyline. This has probably one of the most shallow and basic storylines of all of the Square games, because it's more like a Zelda game almost. It's like action-adventure. You're not really playing it for the storyline. You're playing it for the action. I don't know why he's like limping. Everybody named Elliot in an RPG is always an asshole. That's like a rule. Yeah, I'll do it on Thursday. I'll stream again on Thursday, Bass Bait. So there's a ghost. And can you guys still hear me over this, making sure? No, D-Lon, I'm not going to do this like pro mode, like fucking, you know, get everything in the game, like God tier, whatever. That must be some kind of treasure. We have to find it. And it always starts out like this. I don't know why he's balancing on 1 foot like a dumb fuck. And then he just falls. And I mean, what is that? Is that a girl or a boy with that little orange hat? I've never understood that. Somehow you decide to do a barrel roll into the water and you get out of that fine. You just drop like 60 feet. You're like a little kid and you're perfectly fine. So your name is Dez. I forget what they name him if you don't name him or anything. I think it's just Hero. Considering the storyline in this game, that might have been better off, because I can't really... Or yeah, I think they name him Boy. I think it's name him Boy? Yeah. So you have to walk across here. You have no HUD because it's just the beginning, you know. And then you have to get the Master Sword, obviously. I stopped streaming on YouTube because the YouTube stream system is garbage. So that's why I stopped streaming on YouTube. And then you pull out the Master Sword, and then you find out you have to go find the Triforce. And you have to rescue Princess Zelda. And it is a ghost. You know, I never understood who the hell this was. Is this like the spirit of the earth, or is that like his dad or something? I never actually understood that. Yes, I'm going to do more speedruns of Sonic games v Genesis. So now you have a HUD, and all of a sudden you know how to use a sword. You know how to use a sword, I guess. So you can slash. So here's the way this gameplay works in this game. Is you can cut shit like this, and it's Harvest Moon. And so what you do is you press the button, and you see a little percentage thing down there, right? So when you slash, if you slash when that's not at 100%, you don't do full damage. So what you want to do in this game is you want to like slash, then back off, okay, and you attack again. If you just spam it, you barely do any fucking damage at all. Another thing is that, can you do this at level 1? Wait. No, okay. If you hold down the button, later on you can do a charge attack, but I guess you can't do that right now. So you just cut a bitch up, and you go in here. And here's your first enemy, is a little cute yellow thing called a Rabbite, which I guess is like a rabbit. And then, you know, but you don't even know with like this era of Super Nintendo games, it really could have been rabbit, and they just fucked up the translation. You have no idea, really. So you cut him up, and you just kill the poor innocent creature that apparently can damage you so bad as to cut off a good 5% of your life, which is pretty disturbing. You get these boxes, I'm going to tell you right now, 99% of the time, these are fucking useless after like the first 10% of the game. Because even in the late portions of the game, they will give you a candy, which heals you for like this staggering amount of, how much does that heal you for? Like, wait, wow, that's a good one. I don't know how this even heals you for. It's like almost nothing. And late game, you'll still get these in 90% of the treasure boxes. So it's kind of like using pots in like fucking League of Legends. It's just, yeah. Is it really 10 HP? Is it really 10 HP? But this is the menu system though too. The menu system is you have a ring, and you've got one for items, then you have one for your weapons, and then you have one for your like other stuff you want to check. Now I'm going to tell you right now, in an average game of Secret of Mana, you will check this menu maybe 4 times, and that's about it. Like, I can't remember ever really using this particular menu right here. You also have one later on for the magic you get, but we're going to leave that for later. So. Wait, where the fuck am I going? One thing about this game, though, that I especially like is the music, which is not really a surprise, as it's Square, you know, and Square always does pretty damn good music, but there's a few tracks in this game that have been in my, like, top 20 for RPG music for a very long time, and probably will never be bested, because they just don't make music like this anymore in RPGs. Bitch. You also get experience points for killing these things, but you're not really told how much you get. You just kind of get vaguely told that you get experience when you get a level up. It'll say, like, you leveled up, and that's about it. So it's a very action-based game. It's not really too big on stats, on RPG stuff, whatever else. There's another thing notable about the attack thing in this game, that when you attack things in this game, you can chain them together. Like, I'll show you an example here if I can get it off. See, like that, like if you attack something when it's already stunned from your first attack, it will continue on. And the annoying thing about this is that the bosses can do this to you too. And there's one boss, notably, a little bit into the game, that chains magic spells on you just over and over and over, and you just get totally reamed by it if it starts doing this, and there's nothing you can do about it. But you can do it to the enemies too if you want. You can just chain together magic and attacks as much as you want, and they can't do a damn thing about it. So, you know. See, look, I can just do this all day. They can't do a damn thing. So it's honestly a very interesting, you know, scheme, but it's not exactly the most fair. I have not played Path of Exile, no. I'm going to stream until I get to the point where you get the girl or the sprite, either one. Now see that I've got weapon level 1, weapons go up in levels 2. So if you hold down the button and you let go, you jump forward, and you cut a bitch, and you do a lot of damage. The damage numbers also get bigger in font if you do more damage than normal. Like, it's a tiny font for only anything below, I think, 40 damage or 50 damage. And then it gets a little bit bigger all the way up to the triple digits, and the triple digits get, like, enormous ass numbers. Bitch! And then it says it gets whacked if you do a critical attack, so that's kind of... I've played a lot of Square games. You can barely do 360p on YouTube because YouTube streaming sucks, that's why. I'm now level 2. I'm ready to beat the final boss. Now, people in the comments, when you're watching this on YouTube, I want you to let me know, do you like it when I do like a straightforward commentary style like this and I'm informative, sort of like Chugga Conroy's or whatever? Or would you rather I just like not give a fuck? So let me know on that, because I'm fine with doing either one. So you go into a town here and you can buy items. Honestly, like 80% of items are useless. There's really only one fucking item that is really, really important in this game. XPSYD, XPISID. Send me a message about that on YouTube so I don't forget. So there's really only one weapon that's really worth it in this game, and it's this shit. This is like the best item in the entire game, right here. You will buy 5,000 of these by the time the game is up. That's a little bit exaggerated, but this is... I would love to see somebody beat the game without one of these. Because what this does is basically it revives a teammate. Now you can't use this on yourself because you have no teammates. When you get later on in the game and you have teammates, you're gonna need this because they will die a lot. A lot. Especially if you're playing single player. Now luckily Elise is gonna be controlling one of them, so I only have to deal with one really dumb CPU, but you know. And then it shows you who the armor and stuff like that is equipped for. I don't know if it shows if you have a better one or not, but we do need to buy these. We don't have the money, so I will at least get the overalls right now and equip those. And the, oh my god, and the dancers of these things are always pretty interesting. I don't know why they always all look the same. Why am I even asking that? It's an RPG. But where the balls is the fucking... Where's the armor? Oh, I have to go into here, equip. There you go. I already had overalls. That's great. Well, that was 20G wasted. What a fucking genius. Because I didn't know he already had it. That's why I got it. It's been like 10 years since I've played this game. Yeah, I'm going to play Final Fantasy VII all the way through, and later Dirk to you. So here's an inn. You go in, you sleep, you get life back. Not really a point to do that now because I have full health. This guy gets mad if you talk to him. And he says, monsters are surrounded the village, something's wrong, and nothing happens. So you talk to this chick who's wearing her nightgown outside because obviously she's an exhibitionist. And she wants to know what you did this time. And then you have this little kid here that looks basically like fucking Shippo, and he's saying, there's a strange guy in here, he looks scary. And you go in, and there's obviously this prostitute in here, and then you talk to this guy who looks just like the ghost, and he's silent because he saw you at the water, and he thinks your sword skills are fucking terrible. And you talk to this guy, and he says, oh, it's you. I have 5 brothers in the village, we all look the exact same. We're part of a dance troupe. What happened to that stupid motherfucker, though, who ran away? So, you go up here and you talk to the village elder, and he's like, I'm very disappointed in you, you little bitch. Someone like him along? What a bitch. I'm probably never going to play Chrono Trigger on this stream. Not because I don't like it, it's just because I just played through it on the phone, and it took me like a month. So I'm probably like not going to play that for a very long time. So basically, you pull out the mana sword, and you fuck the whole village, because pulling out the mana sword was like the protection for the village, and now all the monsters are coming in, and they're going to like blow up the entire village. Like within the 1 second you pulled it out, you can see the monsters ravaging the village, obviously right now, there's just monsters everywhere. And he gets mad, so he slaps you around. And then this gigantic earthquake happens. And he randomly comes out when he hears the earthquake. And I have no idea who the hell this guy is. He just... And here's a giant monster. You have a sword, so... You're expected to fight this guy. And he randomly is like... Did you see how big that hole was? They fell down like the tiniest hole ever, and there's like a gigantic chasm underneath here with like dead bones of people. How did the bones get underneath here? How does that even happen? Watch how the monsters move before attacking. Yeah, you can't actually die in this battle. If you do, you actually get, that's stupid. If you actually do, the man revives you somehow, which, you have to be pretty bad to actually die in this. But, so you get unconscious, and see, this is what I meant about the enemy chaining attacks. So you just fuck him up, you slash him, and then you get hit with a magic attack. That's your first experience of magic attacks. All of them are impossible to dodge unless you get lucky and you get a miss. I do like the boss theme in this game. It's pretty epic, I'll have to say. You can ignore some attacks by doing another attack at the same time, but apparently you can't. Yeah, I might die because I kind of ignored like the beginning when I was getting my ass whooped because I was just like, yeah, talking. Wow, I'm probably gonna die. Yeah, I'm dead. So this happens, and he says, I'll help you, I guess. Clear your mind, wait till you have 100% power. So. This guy's being pretty aggressive. I don't remember him being this aggressive. Hey, he's like, look at this. He's like spamming magic on me. Do you remember him like going apeshit like this? Because I seriously don't. I remember him doing like 1 attack. I can't even get a fucking attack off. Well, I'm saying that underneath the pretense that I remember this guy not going balls deep, fucking not going crazy as a motherfucker. I remember he threw out like 1 attack, and that was it. Like, he'd throw out like 1 slash every like 30 seconds, not spam. Look at this bullshit. He's spamming fucking magic like crazy. This is like hard mode or something. What a bitch. There you go, now he's dead. What's up, bitch? And then he's dead. So now you're happy, and that guy's shaking his butt at you and asking for you to shove the sword up his ass. I can't do a playthrough of anything released on any consoles in the last 5 years because I have no way to hook them up to my computer or my TV. It's console exclusive, I mean. When? And then he runs away. Bitch. That appears to be the real mana sword. It's supposed to be pulled up by night in times of great trouble. Something must have happened to the Mana Sword. Here, it's yours. So now your goal is you have to re-energize the fucking Mana Sword. And so what you do with that is you basically have to go and kill the bosses, and every time you kill a boss, you get more of the Mana Sword back, and then you get more, you know, closer to the goal, and then you fuck a dragon. So then he leaves, and you never see him again for a really long time. And then you've got this guy. Get going! Fuck you, I'm going back down the hole, bitch. Now, do I have enough money to get my items here? No, let's buy. What the fuck? I want to buy items. Oh my god, what a fucking asshole. I want to get the headband. I want to be in the fucking... I want to be in the Crips. I want to be in the Crip gang. I gotta get my blue headband. I can tell Lisa's just gonna like constantly like go on about what I'm doing wrong here. We better stay inside. Ow. Ow. What is... Okay. We can't go on like this. Yeah, there's no relief in sight. Oh, Dez. You've really done it to me this time. Really did me up the ass. Look at this. They're kicking this poor kid out. Kicking this poor kid out. Hey, Juan X16. I don't want to do this, but I have no choice. I'm gonna have to ask you to leave the village. What a fucking dick. Fine. Fine. You know what? Fuck you. There's this kid just randomly down here. I don't know if they're like friggin' keeping her in the basement or something. I don't know what the fuck that's about. And then you get this, and you get a whole bunch of money. Okay, maybe not. And everybody got the fuck out. I would try Bioshock Infinite if I had it, but I don't have it. So, have everything you need? Yes. You're hereby banished from Poto's village. Now get out of here. Now, if you go back to him and talk, he's just really mad.